and second bell was 7:49.
8:30.
Mine started at 7:20.
Great.
I didn't go to boarding school, so.
Okay. Okay, well, when I went to public school, I started at 8. No, 7:50 actually. 7:50. When I went to public school, I started at 7:50.
7:50 was when the first bell rang, and you had to be in class by 8.
It depended. Like, if I got breakfast that day, I would wake up at 7:55. But if I didn't, I would wake up at like 8:20.
It got progressively later as I went up throughout high school. I would say I started to like get ready at night before, so I would have to wake up later. Like I said, I woke up at 7:30 sometimes for school.
I would wake up approximately 6:50, leave at 7, show up at school late.
Somewhere between 6:45 and 7, maybe 7:10, but I was really lazy.
Probably like 11, maybe 11:30.
That got later as time went on too. I started going to bed at like 10 or 11 when I was a freshman, and then I progressively got later, somewhere between midnight and 2 o'clock in the morning.
Usually between 12 and 1.
No, absolutely not. LOL, no.
Absolutely.
Mornings are always hard, but I feel like I wasn't like insanely tired.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. No. Like my freshman, sophomore, and junior year.
Freshman, sophomore, and junior year. I thought you were
I was a little bit of a slacker. Senior year, I decided to pick it up so I could get into college.
I did. I was on the fast track in high school, so I was always really motivated no matter what. My parents motivated me, and my teachers did too.
Well, my freshman and sophomore year, I like went to a public school, and there I wasn't that great. But at junior and senior year, like I made like good grades.
Yeah.
I would have, just because in your senior year of high school, you can have late arrival or early dismissal just because if you already have your credit hours done and been above and beyond. So it was a reward, and I felt more well-rested, more successful during the school day because of that, and I wanted to be at school when I got to go later.
Yeah, I mean, waking up later is nice anyway. When we used to have 2-hour delays, that was my jam.
I would ball out on 2-hour delays.
I had to go to school at 10:30. It was amazing.
I would get breakfast. I would get breakfast in the morning.
I don't know, because if school starts later, then it ends later, so that means like my work would end later, and then like all my after school activities, like homework and stuff, would end later too.
For public schools.
Yes.
I mean, it would be nice if they started a little later. I don't know how you fit everything in, but that would be good.
I feel like if school started like later in the day, like people wouldn't have to worry as much about like tardiness. Like I know my senior year, like I was tardy almost every single day, and like my teacher like didn't really care. But I know for other teachers, like they threatened like the seniors like not graduating. They're like, if you keep showing up late, then like you cannot graduate. Like if we started later, then people would be like on time and not falling asleep in class.
I think so, but I do look at it as in college, like people have 8 a.m., so like you're always gonna have to be up early. Like teaching people to get up early is teaching them to get ready for the real world, so like you're not gonna wanna sleep. If you sleep in until 10 o'clock, you're not gonna be as productive, so like you do need to learn that you can get up that early. So not too late, but a little bit later would probably be more helpful.
I know that like actually like when I was like did go to public school, like a lot of time like I would be late just because of like the traffic. Like if you showed up late, like you had to go to the office. So I literally was at the office every single day, and like after 3 tardies you had detentions. I had 3 detentions that year. Me going to detention has nothing to do with my education, so that was just a dumb rule in general. But also like it would avoid like tardiness and make people more alert and maybe like more willing to like actually listen to teachers and learn.
Personally, I mean, I got suspended my senior year, and I'm gonna blame that on starting early.
What did you get suspended for? Oh, rowing?
Like food in the cafeteria. But like, if I was well rested, then I would have logically thought through the fact that if I threw food, I would have gotten suspended. So if let's say I would have gotten 8 hours of sleep, the appropriate amount of sleep, then that wouldn't have happened. Just a fact.